Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Theology Summer Online. Coming here today with the Week 3 discussion video. Let's see, this week we are asked to examine two figures, like always, that we read about, and who stood out more and why. The question was between John of Damascus and Anselm of Canterbury, and I chose John of Damascus. And he stood out more to me because of his thoughtful reasoning and his conclusions that he made concerning the incarnation. And he also grew up and lived in an environment that wasn't necessarily as receptive to Christianity, because Islam was more prominent. So the text calls him the last of the church fathers, and he had a major impact on the argument of icons. And so he wrote three treatises in support of icons. And so the first kind of inciting incident to all this was Leo III banning icons, and then Damascus had a pretty strong retort to this. He believed in the Trinity, John did, and he called on the incarnation of Christ as his primary reasoning for the use of icons. In a quote that he had from the text, he said that, quote, "I do not venerate matter, I venerate the fashioner of matter, who became matter for my sake, and accepted to dwell in matter, and through matter worked my salvation." So, yeah, that's the quote that I have for you. So he's focusing on how how God is the maker of the matter itself, not matter. He's not worshiping the matter. And the connection that I'll make between John of Damascus and the reading is the influence that he had on how he portrays Christ. He connected the ideas of theological anthropology and sacramentology. We learned in theological anthropology, that lecture, that Jesus Christ is the true human being, is what it said. Knowing this, Damascus wove in that fact into his argument, why it was okay to depict symbols or icons, which we learn about in the second lecture. He's a major building block for those schools of thought, and influenced a lot how people view sacraments like the Eucharist as symbolic to this day. And that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching.